Greetings, Soul Tribe. So I just watched this video, sister of mine's. Not my blood relative sister, but I have a depiction in my mind that'll see all the women in the world become the mental and moral qualities of my actual blood relative sister. But at any rate, I just saw this video of my dear sister who posted a video talking about the 7 laws of karma. I'm going to post a description or post a link to the description of her video in my description box down below. And overall, the biggest thing I took from it is what I would like to tell you before I move on with the rest of this video. These words right here. She said, good karma returns, this is essentially what she said. Good karma returns good karma. Bad karma returns bad karma. That's essentially what she said, right? So I asked a question in her video, and I said, so wouldn't balanced karma return balanced karma? Wouldn't balanced karma return balanced karma? That's what I asked in her video. Balanced karma. How so, though? Make more sense before I go on. Let's never forget, karma is the sum of a person's actions in this and previous states of existences, viewed as deciding their fate and future existences, or destiny, or fate, following as effect from cause, right? Meaning, if you apply the law of Genesis, things that are doing evil things will have evil things measured unto them and or returned to them if they are consistently doing them, or good things. So how about upright and steady things? What about upright and steady actions? Would upright and steady actions return upright and steady actions? Or, as I was asking a question unto another fellow sister, she was talking about how the loop, the Ouroboros loop, so to speak, how a certain energy would be wrapped around, constantly moving in a circle, repeating itself over and over, and making everybody enjoy it. What if evil was the loop, and then everybody got comfortable with evil being the loop? What if pure goodness was the loop, then everybody got comfortable with pure goodness? And or what if pure balance was the loop, and everybody got comfortable with pure balance? But that's the question I asked in that video. I'm going to post a link to her video in my description box. But here's the next thing I want to ask, though. Moving on. So, if everybody's been following along with the reawakening that's been taking place worldwide, you'll notice that everything we've ever been taught of in our entire lives is a lie. Everything is. So my thing is, I just recently came across some newer ideas in order to structure the foundation of our personality, as within, so throughout, or as is the atom, so is the universe. As is the atom, so is the universe. So as I was coming across some more information to rebuild the rampart of our inner foundational personality and or our inner foundational self, because remember, a personality defines as the combination of characteristics or qualities that form an individual's distinctive character. And don't forget, the word character means the mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual, meaning what you know of in regards to yourself. Know better, you do better, right? Any rate, what if everything in this world, well, it is, so I came to another, everything in this world is a lie. So I came to another concept of what could be, or another question to ask of what could be a lie or what couldn't be a lie, if that makes sense to you thus far. And the concept of the atom, the structure of the atom, so to speak. What if the structure of the atom is also a lie? As is the atom, so is the universe. As within, so throughout. What am I getting at? Right now, currently, as we all know, the structure of an atom are protons, neutrons, and electrons. Yes, protons, neutrons, and electrons. Protons being the positive energy, neutrons being the balanced energy, and electrons being the negative energy. Positive balance negative, or negative balance positive, or positive negative balanced, however you want to put it, right? So, what am I getting at here? In the image of the atom, you'll notice how in the nucleus of the atom, which houses the energies in which give the atom its abilities to be one, you'll find that the protons and the neutrons are inside the nucleus of the atom, yes? Which leaves the electrons, the negative energy, on the outskirts as the orbital there. It's orbiting and or circling around all crazy hex-like and all over the place, you know? That's the structure of an atom, yeah? My question before I go on with why I'm actually making this video here. What if that was a lie? Meaning, what if the setup of the atom was not protons and neutrons inside of the nucleus? What if the setup was protons and electrons inside of the nucleus, which left the neutrons as the orbital and the nucleus all in one? What if? My guess is, logically speaking, if the positive charge and the negative charge were inside of the nucleus and the neutrons became the orbital thereof, then the atom would look a lot like Saturn, would it not? The planet Saturn with just those rings moving perfectly around, balanced, as if the balanced energy is circling and returning back over and over and over again and keeping everyone upright and steady forever and ever, as within, so throughout. What if? That's my question. Because everything we've been taught of in this world is a lie. So what if the structure of an atom is also a lie? Who knows, huh? You take that question and you ponder with it yourself. But right now, here's why I want to make this video. So this video is going to be titled so many names for this one, so many names. It's either going to be the angelic elemental personality or the angel of elements character, or so many names. I got a few of them written down here. I'm gonna just tell you a few of them, but it's information regarding on reconstructing our natural divine personality and our actual self, the foundation of who we are internally, reconstructing that. How are you going to reconstruct the foundation of who you are internally? You have to know who you are internally. Remember, intuition, knowledge, awareness, all of these things derive from the same source, the power of God within thee. I'm just going to start calling God thee now instead of he. Just thee. It's almost like I'm saying he anyways, because, you know, he is in the word thee or the. Moving along. So I have a few titles here. One titled The Angelic Elemental Personality. I have one called The Elemental Angel. And then I have another one called The Angel Elements Personality. The Elemental Angel character. I might like that one. I might stick with that one. But here, what is it though? It's a combination of hierarchies. I'm combining the hierarchies together to give more insight on what our elemental personality and or our angelic elemental personality truly is by definition. Because remember, the definition of the word personality is the combination of characteristics or qualities that form the individual's distinctive characteristics or character, mental and moral qualities. I said in a previous video that our natural moral standard, remember, a standard is something that manifests in the physical. A standard is something that manifests in the physical. I said in a previous video that the 4 elements of the world, or the world's 4 major elements, are that of our personality and or our natural personality, foundationally speaking. Logically speaking, the 4 elements of the world are our personality foundationally, not whatever they tell us to be. Meaning the opposite of what these elements are towards us, death. These elements are giving us life because they are all together in one. Doing so, pushing the energy of life into the world, not death. You follow what I'm saying? They're telling us to be the opposite of these energies. So here, it's going to be a combination of the angel numbers, the 10 angel numbers. I count 0 as a number for this hierarchy to work, but you don't have to say 1 to 10. It's just 0 through 9. Then the next hierarchy I'm using are the angel choirs. The next hierarchy I'm using are the chakras, the 9 to 10 chakra system. Remember, a chakra in reality, or logically speaking, is a spiritual power. A spiritual power are our mental faculties, meaning where our senses come from. You follow what I'm saying? Spiritual powers are where our senses come from, the faculties, mental faculties. Through the spirit, the soul breathes. Without the spirit, our sensory factors cannot derive and or come into the world as the simple senses that we have, like simple senses such as sight, simple senses such as taste, simple senses such as feel, and simple senses such as smell. You follow what I'm saying? Those are simple senses. Without the spirits, without the reality of spirit, our simple senses cannot activate. That's why it's spiritual power. Spiritual power. Power is the ability to do something or act in a particular way. Spirit is what gives your ability to do something, its abilities to be able to do something. If that makes sense to you. So, a chakra, in reality, is a spiritual power and or a mental faculty, or our mental faculties, plural, to the storehouse of where our mental faculties derive from into the physical. That has to make sense to you. So I'm going to use the chakras, or mental faculties, or mental faculty senses. Then I'm also going to use the elemental hierarchy, telling you about 9 to 10 different elements. And then I'm also going to be using the senses hierarchy to put this together, telling you about 9 to 10 different senses. I want you to have this information real quick. It's about the angel numbers. So, 000 means opportunity. You create your own journey. 111s mean intuition, rooted in intuition. Logical faith. I call it logical faith. Your intuition is strong. I have logical faith in all of humanity. I have logical faith in all of humanity that this conviction will be able to manifest. God will have his world. Meaning you. I see all of humanity as God, remember? Just me personally. You don't have to see it the way I do. I just personally see humanity as God. Moving along. 222s, or troika twos. I have this as well. Synonyms for the word triple. Words like tripartite. Tripartite is a triple word. Words like troika. It's not exactly a triple word, but troika is a Russian vehicle pulled by a team of 3 horses abreast. Yeah, abreast, that's what it says. Russian origin, Troy, or troll, meaning set of 3. So that's another 3 word right there, troll, T-R-O-E. And then another one is trio. It's another word for 3s. Why do I give you that? Because it's going to be a lot of triple numbers in the angel numbers. When it comes to angel numbers, they communicate, they're like universal codes, universal number codes, right? Meaning the universe is trying to tell you something through these 3 sets of numbers if you see them. Like, for example, you can have a receipt paper that I have about 15 numbers aligned across it, right? Don't forget that this thing that we're up against is using everything that we are against us at all times. Everything that we are against us at all times. So if you see these numbers somewhere, like on a receipt paper or something, you see 3 digits of numbers repeating or sets of numbers repeating, these are angel numbers. These are what you will call angel numbers. This is how you see them. Through receipts or through anything that has a screen of numbers that you read across your screen at any time. If they repeat in 3 sets of numbers, this is what the universe is trying to tell you. So, once again, troika zeros means opportunity. You create your own journey. Triple ones means intuition, rooted in intuition, logical faith. Your intuition is strong. Triple twos means alignment, balance. Follow the path you are on. Virtues, moral awareness, moral standard. Triple threes meaning support, cosmic reinforcement, divine visions. Triple fours, troika fours, tro fours, or what was the word? Four tripartite means protection, grounded in the space you are in. The space you are in. Triple fives means change. Stay the righteous course. That's what I'm gathering from there. Triple sixes. I just had a talk with my actual blood relative sister not too long ago. She's in a situation that she needs to be liberated from. Plain and simple. She gave me these words right here. My actual blood relative sister. And this is another reason why I have a desire to depict every woman on this planet into my actual sister. She tells me things like this. She wanted me to say these words. I transmute all negative energy sent to me into love, beauty, abundance, confidence, success, and grace. And then she wanted to put key emphasis and heavy notification on that word, grace. I transmute all negative energy sent to me into love, beauty, abundance, confidence, success, and grace. I added to her conversation, or added to her phrase, balance. Now, the angel number is 666, meaning reflection. That's what the angel number 666 means. Nothing about the mark of the beast. Stop being afraid of a number, 3 digits. But then you can also apply that to what it actually means in the Bible. It's talking about you, what you are atomically speaking. Speaking of atoms again. 666 means reflection. Transmute all negative energy sent to you into balance, grace, and love. Have that note there too. 666. Remember, this world is evil, and it is trying to use that 666 number as a way to fearmonger you into believing everything about you is bad. Bounce it back to them. How can you bounce back what the enemy is sending to you for evil? Genesis chapter 50, verse 20. Transmute all negative energy sent to you into balance, grace, and love. Next, 777s means luck. Means things are going according to the way of the actual self, free of material vanity. The block of the crown chakra is material connections, vanity for them. To break free is to relieve yourself, nirvana essentially, or to let go and let God essentially. Let go of this material world and let God have you back, to, within, and throughout you. Troika 8s, or 8 tripartite, means infinity. The infinite possibilities of the natural, elemental, moral standard personality. Trust and respect it. It's you. The infinite you is the one you should trust and respect. 999s means release. 999s for release, signifying the end of something, depending on how you see it, i.e., evil things or bad things, or evil things or good things coming to an end, or a balanced home that's liberated in freedom. And to finish the rest of the release means from an imbalanced or subjugated state. Release. 999s means release, signifying the end of something, the end of anything. So once again, the angel numbers. 000s means opportunity. 111s means intuition. 222s means alignment. 333s means support. 444s means protection. 555s means change. 666 means reflection. 777s means luck. 888 means infinity. And 999 means release. Moving along. So now this is what I wanted to give you for this video, while I still have a solid amount of time to tell you about it. How they connect with the hierarchies I've been telling you about thus far. For example, the angel choirs. Here's how I'm going to have it set up. For the 999s, I'm going to have the regular angels there. For 888s, I'm going to have the seraphim angels lined up. For 777s, I'm going to have the cherubims. For 666s, I'm going to have the thrones. You're going to see why in a moment. 555s, dominions lined up. 444s, principalities, not virtues. I'm going off the old school, traditional Christian angel choir hierarchy, not the one that they made up. Saint Pope Gregory I, right? 333s, meaning support, powers. 222s, alignment, virtues. 111s, intuition, archangels. And 000s, opportunity, angels once again. So yeah, I'm using the angels on 2 of them. You'll see why in a moment. For 9s and the opportunity, right? And now, here's another hierarchy I'm combining. The chakras themselves, right? So now, I'm going to just read it all the way across. 999s, release, angels, Earth Star, or Akasha chakra. Don't forget the word Akasha means ether in Sanskrit. Then I got 888s, infinity, the seraphim angels, Soul Star chakra. Remember the Earth Star chakra first, and then the Soul Star chakra second. Earth Star and or Akasha chakra for the 999s, you see? 777s, cherubim angel, or 777s meaning luck. Cherubim angels, crown chakra line up. 666s, reflection, thrones angel, third eye chakra line up. 555s, change, dominions, throat chakra line up. 444s, protection, principalities, heart chakra line up. We are in principal heart of heart space. All of us are. Then 333s, support, powers, solar plexus chakra line up. Or solar plexus mental faculty. Or solar plexus mental faculty intuition. Chakras are your intuition power. Chakras are your intuitive powers. You follow me? Moving along. 2s, alignment, virtues, angel, sacral chakra line up. 111s, intuition, archangels, root chakra line up. Archangels. And then 000s, once again, opportunities, angels, Earth Star chakra alone. That line up there. You see? That's just like the table of continents of it. The table of continents. I keep saying continents because I'm thinking of conquering continents with this conviction, or at least God will, not me. God is going to have everything, not me. I'm doing all of this for God, the actual God. You'll get what it means later. I have logical faith in you. Now, elements is the next hierarchy I'm combining with this. The elements I have lined up are the Earth Star, or the Earth element, or the solid element first. Because remember, I have 9s and 0s, so Earth I'm going to be using twice, essentially. Then I have the life force source element, the thought element, the astral and or light element, the ether and or sound element, the air elements, the fire elements, the water elements, the earth and or plant element, and then once again the earth and or rock element. So I'm using the earth 3 times in this, 3 solids. And the reason why is because the intuition, archangels, root chakra lines up with that one, with the earth and or plant element, you see? Then 0s, opportunity, angels, Earth Star chakra alone, and then the earth rock element. 2s, alignment, virtues, sacral chakra, water element. 3, support, power, solar plexus chakra, fire element. 4s, protection, principalities, heart chakra, air element. You see how it's lining up? Then you have 5s, change, dominions, throat chakra, sound element, or ether, or space. You follow me? Whatever you want to put. 6s, reflection, thrones, third eye chakra, astral and or light element. 7s, luck, cherubim, angels, crown chakra, throat, thought element. And then you have 8s, infinity, seraphim, soul star, chakra, life force source element. And then back to the angels, or 9s, release for the angels, Akasha and or earth star, chakra elements, or earth elements solid. This is making sense to you so far. I'm jumbling over my words a little bit because I want to get through this a little bit faster for you so I can move to the other few things I want to tell you about, then close the video out. And now the last hierarchy that I'm adding to this are the senses. The senses. Here's where it's going to make a little bit more sense, because now it's like completely in the physical with it. You follow me? So the senses. For the 9s, release, I have the environmental sense. For the 8s, infinity, I have the quantum and/or omnisense. For the 7s, luck, and everything they're connected to, I have the universal the universal intuitive sense, or the intuitive universal sense, or the universal instinctive sense, or the instinctive universal sense. That one. Moving along. 6s, reflection, the egoic mediator sense, and/or the infinite egoic mediator sense. Why do I say the infinite egoic mediator? Because remember, your ego is not you at all. Your ego is a concept of your actual self, and/or your ego is what is, or the ego in a sense is the action that your actual self is applying night and day to keep you connected to what is above and what is below, and/or to keep you connected with what is within and what is throughout. As within, so throughout. As is the atom, so is the universe. Your ego is what is keeping you connected to the very atoms of the universe itself. Your infinite egoic mediator is keeping you connected to the very atomic structure of the universe itself.